everybody, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. I am so beyond excited to show you what I've been working on for weeks and weeks and weeks, months actually, since I first started this. But I have a beautiful kit ready for you that you can order with everything already printed and collated for you and fussy cut. And this kit is just beautiful for junk journals. It also would be a really nice card making kit too. And this is based off of ancient Japanese artworks that I have about 100 of these in my digital collection that I use for myself that every once in a while I make into digital kits. I have one digital kit and some washi tape, but I have so much of this and every single piece is beautiful. So this is my first kit that I'm putting out, and then I have even bigger plans months down the road for more of these designs. So this kit is just so beautiful. I have it off to the side here because if I put it over here, my light is going to be just too bright, but this is how it's going to arrive to you, and I'm going to pull it all out. On the back are all kinds of little goodies, pockets, and journal cards, and of course you have to have some fans because we're talking about Japan here. So it's just got some beautiful elements in it. So let me pull this out and show you. This kit, I have 5 made, and then after that they are going to be made to order, so you might have to wait a week for me to ship them out to you. But I have, because this is my own digital kit, I have plenty of these items, and I should be able to make a few more after the initial 5 are sold. So this, what I'm using as my little title card is an antique Japanese alphabet card that somebody did. This is the youngest piece in the kit. This is from the 1800s. Everything else, in terms of the prints, are from the 1700s. So you get that, and this would be very nice for just maybe folding it in half and having it be in your journal like this. You could put it on the side of a page, cut it down just a little bit, and have it be, a flip out this way. This would be really nice. Whatever you'd like to do with it. I have a little old book here, and I'm just going to show you a couple of examples as we go along. I did cut out 2 pieces that are the standard junk journal size. They're about 5.5 by 8, 8 inches high. Let me just measure here. No, 5 by 8, approximately. And I thought that, whoops, this one's upside down. I thought that this one would just be so beautiful on the cover of a book. So beautiful. And there's some ancient Japanese writing down here and hand-drawn birds and leaves. And then I thought that this, if you wanted, this would be really pretty for the back. And then there's a real pretty piece of lace in here that could even be on your spine. So that makes for such a gorgeous book. I didn't have time to actually make a book for you all, so I'm just going to kind of give you some ideas as I go along. All of the prints are white on the back. And my friend in Japan told me I sent her these. Actually, I think that's upside down too. I sent her these and I asked her what some of the writing was, and she said that she wasn't positive because this is such an old style of Japanese. These, as I said, are from the 1700s and older, but she tried to interpret some of the writings in here for me, and they have beautiful sayings on them. A couple that she could interpret, one of them said, "The way of art." Of course, we love that. And one said spring cloud, and another one said exhale or just breathe. So if you read Japanese, you might be able to figure some of these out, and they're beautiful sentiments. So there are two that you can use as the cover, and you've got your piece of lace. Every kit is going to get two gorgeous pieces of fabric. These are the two in this first kit. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get more of these, but I can guarantee that they will be gorgeous and they will go with the kit. And then these are the papers that I have printed off for you, and again, they are on semi-gloss paper, which I think prints the most beautifully on semi-gloss. It just brings out the color. It really takes the color when it prints, and it's a little thicker than copy paper, so it's a nice quality paper. And the color tones are kind of yellows and blues, I would say, with some pinks thrown in. But these are the color tones, just beautiful. So here's here's the first piece. The second. Some of these you can get in a digital kit in my shop, but like I said, I have over 100 of these, and I printed some that aren't available in the digital kit. Let me get this more under my light here. There we go. Love this one. I love them all. I started playing with this antique art a year ago, and I haven't stopped liking it. It's just so beautiful and modern yet simple. Here's a little sheet of washi tape. This is available as a digi in my shop. Look at how gorgeous this one is. You'd think that this was made like in the 50s or 60s, 1700s. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. These make gorgeous cards. Here's a strip piece that I put in here that I thought would make really nice borders or spines. You could put any one of these would look really pretty on the spine of a book. Of course, I can't really do it for you right now, but so I wanted to give you a page of borders. You can use these little borders, you can use these larger borders, you could make bookmarks out of these. There's another gorgeous page. And these are really pretty folded in half. That in and of itself right there makes a gorgeous junk journal page. And this one has some beautiful birds on it. This one's a little more out of the color palette a bit. It goes really well with this pocket that I made, but it's so beautiful that I just had to put it in there. And it's still, because it has the blues and the yellows, it still looks gorgeous with the kit. So I just had to put it in there because I've been looking at it and looking at it for a long time, and I finally got it into a kit. So those are the papers. And I do have a tutorial of some of the things that I made with the papers with my first digital kit that I made with these Japanese papers. And I'll try to remember to put the link below. I made a little chopstick holder out of the paper, and but put a tag in it instead of chopsticks. I made that, and then I just made a little card. I sewed around it, used some paper from the kit, and just put some old vintage paper. But the paper itself, it makes beautiful cards. So that's that, and then I put a little piece of wallpaper in there for you. I tried to have there be some texture in here. The next thing I'm very proud of, I love this. This is on vellum, and I made it look like antique parchment. And this is an old print, again from the 1700s, and it is a scroll with a pen, and so it has a writing theme, and there's a little angry cat over here. and some script up here. And it's really, this is going to be really nice to just tear and use it for collage, or fold it in half and put it in, sew it into your junk journal. And then I did some junk journal kind of stuff. Um, these these again are Japanese items from the 1700s that are all in the public domain, and I tweaked them a lot in Photoshop. And so you can go, you can certainly go search for all of this, and you'll probably find it. But let me tell you, the work behind digitizing all this stuff, it's just not easy. That's why I've been at this for months. But this one was called Women and Accomplishments. So different accomplishments women had. This is a woman performing art. They're cooking, music and dance, and here they're washing clothes. But the beautiful part about this is that there's little elements that have been colorized in the photos, and so you can cut these out and use them as you would a regular photo, any kind of photo in your junk journal, or you can fold it in half and use it as a page, or you can cut these out and make pockets out of them. But you can also just cut one out and put it on the front of the book. That would be fun too, depending on what you're doing. So there's that. And then this is an ancient drawing of brushes, Japanese brushes. Isn't that fun? I love this. I was so happy when I found this. And again, just you could just fold it in half and use it as it is. This one, you can see the line up the middle. This was a book that was opened, so the spine is kind of showing there. This is an ancient drawing of scribes' tools. So I tried to keep everything, as you can see, sort of writing related or book related. So these are some of the tools that the scribe would have used, and wax and inkwell and other things. And this one also, I left the spine showing up the middle in case you wanted to have this. These kind of things are beautiful to put right in the center of your book. Have it be your middle page so that when you open it, you know, you see the whole spread. And then this is, again, from the 1700s, and this is the Japanese alphabet. And this would be super fun to tear apart and use as a collage sheet. Or, again, just fold it in half and use it however you want. And then what makes this kit really fun too is that I put a bunch of items in here that are really nice for card making or journal making. And here are a couple of journal cards that you can use. Can also use them as flip outs. Put some washi tape. If you have some real pretty Japanese washi tape, that would be pretty to put here and have it flip out and journal on the back. You could do that with those two. These are two items that you can use for pockets. So look at how gorgeous that is. And I did all the fussy cutting for you, so you don't have to worry about it, but it makes for a really pretty pocket. You'll have to be careful with these items, but look at how beautiful that is. If you're afraid you're going to tear these, you can cut them off. Nobody would know the difference, and you can just have the leaves there, but so pretty. And then here's one more that can go on this side. An antique print right there. Again, another pocket. So beautiful. I'm so excited. I can't wait until I have time to play with this kit. And then, of course, every Japanese kit has to have a fan, so you'll get two fans that I cut with my silhouette machine. And these are on kind of a cardstock so that they're nice, so that they're nice and sturdy for you to be able to put on your project. And then just a couple little fun things cut out of the paper. And this is an antique Japanese box, and what I would probably do with this is I would cut off this top part and then fold these three areas in, and then you have a pocket on your book. So there's a lot here, and like I said, I only have 5. After those sell, then they're gonna be made to order, so you will probably have to wait just a little bit for me to get all of this put together for you. I think I have enough supplies to make 10. I'm not sure. I'm not positive, but this is going to be limited edition here. And then stay tuned for my next project, because I just can't get enough of this Japanese paper. It's so simple yet elegant, and the colors are just gorgeous. It inspires me to want to create things when I look at these ancient Japanese art pieces. So I hope it inspires you too. And I'll put the link below on where you can go to get this kit. Oh, let's not forget our lace. And thank you very much for watching. Bye.